starting soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Is it right? Do we have the chat?
Yes.
Yeah, we have 0 viewers for now.
So they're all over in the other one.
Yeah.
There is sound. No. The migration has begun.
The is it here?
No.
No.
What are we? Oh my god.
Stop it again.
This is a train wreck.
Kan du tage lyden af os?
Okay, hi.
Ooh.
Hi.
Who is here? We have
We have neighbors, kid. Hello.
We have such technical issues. We can't really see who's here with us, but we hope that there are some people.
Yeah, we're so sorry.
Hey!
Woo! Give me a
You can
second.
hear us. Hooray!
I just want to.
What do you want to do?
I want to take our stream
Mhm.
and. Oh, that's why. That's the.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the chat
Ah!
so we can write in the chat.
We have it already in here.
We can't write in
You
that
can't
right in the chat.
No, but we can answer them.
Yeah, we can answer
Well,
them.
but it's also to see.
Okay, we got people! Woo! Nice!
Finally.
Yeah, we're so sorry.
We're so sorry for
Hello,
this
Eric
mess.
and Moss.
Hey!
Okay, never mind.
And hopefully some more people will migrate soon.
Yes. We're so sorry for the confusion.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I guess, once again, welcome
Can't we?
to
Sorry.
the stream. We're going to talk a little bit about the Kickstarter and what's happening now with the Kickstarter. We might do some live reading, we might do some Q&A, but in general, we're just gonna chill for a little bit and have some fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Currently, we are waiting on some more people from the other stream to migrate here.
So what?
If you are in the other stream, yeah.
We don't know
this is
how
where it's
to make OBS Streamlab connect to a planned stream.
Hello, Avril.
And hello, Errol.
And thank you for the heads up earlier.
Yeah, thank you.
Otherwise, it would have been pretty sad.
Yeah.
We were wondering, like, there's no one coming. Like, let's just go sit down to Beastars then.
I guess that's just how it is. Yeah, so it's we're gonna give it 5 more minutes where we're just gonna sit here, maybe cut ourselves a piece of cake.
Let's do it.
Chill a little.
And toast. Look at this.
And
We have
toast.
cake.
We have cake. It's a little flat now. It's very flat.
Please,
now.
Yeah,
just cut
because
it.
it's really warm here, so the cream has melted basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you the other one?
I am still in the other one, directing people over to this one.
Okay.
I am pretending to be Q.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, we have a moderator. She's behind the computer currently.
You cannot see me.
No.
The voice actor and creator of Andre Sax's Malachite is doing what Sax's Malachite would, and that is moderate the stream.
Stand behind the scene to never be seen.
Yeah, this kid wants the strawberries, which understandable, and I would chuck some through the screen if I could.
But they are locally from Viborg, and they're very sweet and they're very delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go, neighbors kid.
No, you can't.
I am taking it.
No.
Here you go. I forgot a plate to can you get a plate for?
So, what's everyone doing? Since we're just chatting for a little bit while waiting for people, right?
Celebrating, having fun.
You imposter!
No!
A Q-buster.
No, listen.
Andre was the Q imposter all along.
This is not cute. So, yeah. What are we doing? We're just...
Secrets.
Oh, no!
Oh, shit. The Q-ception.
This is very sus.
It is very tough.
I really hope that we can get a Q&A going at some point. Not just because I'm cute, but just because I love talking about making comics. So that would be pretty sweet if you wanted to ask us stuff about making comics.
Ooh, and
Yes, it does, Avril. Absolutely. It's
What?
truly in the spirit of Sax's Malachite.
yes.
Drawing stuff. Oh, nice,
Nice.
Eric. What are we drawing?
Yeah.
If we make it.
Mm-hmm.
This is just kind of mean. We're just sitting here chucking cake in front of the audience.
Yep.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers. How's it going redirecting people?
Nobody is answering to my thing anymore, so
Cheers,
I hope
Eric.
that they're, like, except for Cleo.
Avril Lemon, the
Yeah.
whiskey drinker.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And be sushi.
Nice. Well, there's 6 people now.
Well, I guess it depends if you answer Q, like ask Q. If you answer Q, damn it. If you ask Q something directed to Q, Q will answer the Q&A.
I will be the Q, and A is for answer and Q is for Q.
Mm-hmm. Cool, weird stuff.
Did you cut these strawberries with the onion knife?
Without washing it first.
Oh my god.
Don't you like onions with your
I
strawberries?
got one too.
It's really not what I expected.
I am afraid.
Okay, so I cut the strawberries with the knife readily available, which I also use.
Why would you do that? It's so bad.
As I used to cut onions with earlier, and now we have strawberry onion flavored strawberry, like a seasoning of.
You know, that's usually a really good tip that is clean your knife before using it.
Yeah, well, I didn't have time for that.
No time for washing knives, only making cake. This is going directly in the girlfriend comic, by the way.
I was busy. There was a lot of stuff to do to prepare. Which
Shall we just...
we will start and then people can join.
We'll start and then people can join. So, hi, this is us. We're Snackback Studios. You know us. I'm Q.
I'm Nat.
And this.
I am Line, also known as Siggy.
Hi.
Also Siggy online.
Yeah. And thank you so much for backing our Kickstarter. We couldn't have done any of it without
Thank
you.
you.
It was a little touch and go there by the end, right? The Kickstarter got funded with 9 hours to spare, and we were sweating bullets all up until that point, just sitting, rocking back and forth. We were so nervous. I was teaching that week, so my comics class got to have live updates of me just being, now the Kickstarter is such and such funded, and oh shit, there's a day left, everyone! So that was fun, but they cheered for us when we got it.
When we were done.
Yeah.
I was doing nothing else but being on social media for a week, which is very hard, and I haven't touched Instagram since. What is happening? I haven't touched Instagram since, which is which I probably should.
You were screaming about it funding. You're the best.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm gonna just 1 second. I'm gonna post another link in the other chat. We got that from our second moderator because we need only one moderator.
We have so many moderators.
We just asked everyone. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
I spammed it so much that it considers me a spam bot.
Oh.
My profile. It's a train wreck. Ow.
It is, but it's our train wreck, and we love it. Let's
It's
see if
just
I can-
us.
Oh my
The
god, we haven't
technical-
posted the wrong link, right?
No.
What?
Okay, good.
It's just us, the technical difficulties, and the onion strawberries.
No. How it's supposed to be. Here we go. Okay.
Please write it. Please write it. There. And then write like, go here.
Everyone's like still not seeing the link, but thank you, honestly not a bot. In the other stream. You can do that in the title, hon.
Okay.
Are we getting people? Are they seeing it? What? Why is it?
What?
I'm
Just go back to the
Just
other
go
one.
back.
No, the program.
Oh. So.
God. Okay.
Q imposter and spam bot extraordinaire.
Yeah. Don't forget onion strawberries.
Onion strawberries. Well, at least we're having fun.
I'm having fun. I'm just chugging this glass of bubbles.
Hey, Cleo. Nice to have you.
Cleo!
Hey, Rishushi.
Not Everyone from now on that we see their names is just gonna have a shout out.
And sorry everyone that it's been a big mess.
Oh, the link did not work. Oh.
Noctua, can you please send the right link to the chat? Holy shit.
Would you help, please?
Anyway,
God.
please.
We need a new link,
You
guys.
need a new link. Okay.
I think people.
new link.
I think not.
Maybe the chat will help us.
Maybe.
Ross is writing it's the wrong link you send in the other chat.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, why is this happening? I'm going.
Okay.
I think
Look, just leave it. I think people are slowly figuring it out.
The video link you sent is the mic testing and the champagne pop, and that's it.
Oh my
It's cute, but like
God.
it's the wrong one.
Okay.
Is the chat helping finding the right link?
I think they are. At least they're trying, and there's not that many participants in the other chats.
Okay, then just leave it alone.
Don't just leave it. The chat's got it. Honestly, they're more technically capable than we are.
I've been posting the only.
Only mods can post a link. No.
Yes.
Okay, so we gotta find it. Where is it?
Okay.
Can we just ask people to go to our channel and check on the live one?
That too.
Heidi, I'll send you a link in Discord.
Yeah.
Which is the right link that isn't the champagne pop.
Okay.
This is the one that I'm not allowed to show.
We're not showing everything. Right
No.
now.
I set it
Okay,
up so you don't show Discord at
It's
all.
this one.
It's this one.
Yeah?
I'm gonna change it.
Are
in
we
here.
sure?
Yes, I went in the right one this time.
Welcome to technical difficulties.
Welcome
Guys.
to us who have streamed. This is our second stream, and we promise next time we might be better.
We promise to maybe be better.
Maybe.
Please go back to OBS then did you send it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So far so good. There's a little arrow. You can click on it.
Oh,
Yeah?
no.
No?
This is the
Why-
this is the furthest down we are. Why is it not appearing in the chat?
No one knows.
It's working.
Okay, it's
Okay,
working. Is it
okay.
working? Are we doing it?
It's the right link, it's working.
Get back!
Let's just go back. Holy shit.
Okay, hi. Okay. I'm getting sweaty spaghetti in here.
Fantasy math!
Fantasy
And
It's working. And honestly, not a robot. Hey.
People are coming.
Ah.
Okay, well,
Okay, it's just like 40 minutes almost too late, but that's okay.
learn from my mistakes.
Learn from our
3 different videos. Shut up, boss.
So it's a treasure hunt, okay?
Yeah, it's a treasure hunt.
And
Well,
this
Leo
is
is having fun at least.
That's the most important thing.
and Sif writes here that no worry, it's the love of nature that it happens on the first stream. But this is our second stream, and it went way better the first time. So I don't know what kind of love we have pissed off for this to happen.
I can tell you. It's because that we asked our moderator to do everything while we sat down and did all kinds of other things. So we have no idea how to work anything at all. Only at the very last minute. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay,
hey,
Shall-
obviously not a robot.
shall we actually do things?
Yes, let's
Holy
actually-
shit.
Okay.
Okay, to the ones that are just coming, that just arrived, we have a little schedule.
Yeah.
Click it on.
We
here.
probably won't have time for a lot of it, but
No.
we are gonna tell you where we're at.
We're gonna
Gonna tell you where we're at with the Kickstarter right now. We're gonna do a live reading of some of the comic. That's gonna be fun. Then we're gonna look at some old art and maybe do some Q&A. Right? Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah?
So first, how are we doing with the Kickstarter?
So,
Gotta go through the fetch quest to see the stream. Thank you, Natsua.
fake you hard. Stop it, Cleo.
So the Kickstarter.
No.
So the Kickstarter, Q has been hard at work doing the PDF,
Yes.
and on this Thursday you sent it for approval.
Literally yesterday, I sent it off to the printer for approval, and so they can send us a test book. So, and I was so nervous. I was shaking the whole time, right? Because I have a little bit of a background in graphic design and putting up files and whatnot. I have confidence in my skills, but I've never tried to spend, 20,000 Danish kroner on such a big printing project. So I was shaking in my boots. But it's off to the printers now, and hopefully soon we will have a book to show us what it's gonna look like, and then we're gonna have a book.
Mm-hmm. Then we're gonna read through and see if there's any mistake, if we need to change some of the cut, some of the pages might need to just have a layer where we lighten
If
them
someone
up.
has accidentally drawn a penis.
What? Have you been in my files?
Sometimes there's a surprise penis.
There's not. There is not.
There's only surprise
There
boobies.
there is surprise boobies though. But there are no surprise
There's no
penis.
surprise boobies.
So that's how it's going, as well as the postcards are also sent to print. So they should be here soon, and we have all the packaging here that we need. We have our little cardboard boxes, we have our little plastic bags, and
It's all fitted into an extremely large box.
Yeah.
But the cat enjoys it, so.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
she's
cat
not
is,
allowed to be on the table, so now she just take it over the box.
Yeah,
That is approximately the same height as the table, so.
Yeah.
so that works.
She's currently laying on the box, snoring in the background.
Yeah. It was
So-
very cute.
That's what that's about. So we're gonna make updates as we get them. Soon we'll have to pack a bunch of books and ship them out and all that stuff. So
Ask
we're
our
really
friends
excited.
if they want to help us.
Mm.
It's like they're helping today.
Working respectfully. If it does not work, we eat the printer.
Thank you, Fantasy Mother.
Yeah,
Thank
lovely.
you, Fantasy Mouth. We need to
Um,
eat the printer.
Cool. Shall we just go to do a live reading? Wouldn't that be fun? Or do we need another update? Oh yeah, the characters. Some of you get characters in the background of the comic. They will happen while we draw the comic. So no update on that one yet. We still need to get it to a place where there are actually people in the background. But between you and us, there's gonna be mermaids. And that's gonna be very fun.
It's gonna be very fun.
Okay?
It was not for nothing we posted the poll.
Nope.
No. Oh no, Patreon. And on
Everywhere.
on
There was
Twitter,
a poll,
yeah.
should mermaids have boobies? And the poll was everywhere. And people are in agreement that they should. And they're wrong.
No, they're right.
Should the mermaids have boobies?
Yeah, Chad,
Yes.
right. Please
Chad.
help us settle this, because I'm like, no, they're fish.
And
Fish
I'm
don't have
like,
boobs.
boobies are hot.
Whales are mammals, and so are mermaids.
But does that mean we can't draw them with fancy fish scales? Because
No, we can do both. It's a thing.
fake Q is here. Okay,
Printer go. brrr.
fake Q says boobs.
Thank you,
Fake Q is wrong. I will draw boobs on the mermaids if that is what is decided.
Otherwise, me and Heidi will do it.
You'll just put fake boobs on all the mermaids?
Yeah.
Had a stock image of boobs.
Just give them a good bra.
Oh,
Hey,
oh, Fantasy Moth.
new person.
And hello, bat.
Sif,
Hello, bad.
they ain't mammals. You understand me. You and me, Sif.
They are mammals.
Or are they? No. 7 boobies.
7 boobies. Oh.
Thank you, Fantasy Moth. My mermaids also need boobies.
Mhm.
It is art. That's true. Yes. It is, so they could.
They
Okay.
could have the biggest, and then also, in water, they're not like
You.
well down.
Okay, the one thing that could convince me, right, is if they are evolutionary, if they are evolved to attract humanoids. So it's like a predatory kind of thing, anglerfish style. They're boobies. Yeah. So they look hot, but they don't really have a function other than luring prey. Doesn't that
Hello, Chibi.
Hi, Chip.
Hi, Chip. Yeah, everyone is like, yeah, we're sorry.
Eric is like, just give them fish nipples. And you know what? That's cursed.
Also, Bat says mermaids are fantasy creatures, so mermaids have fantasy boobs, and I like that one. Just like the snitties and the dragon boobies.
There won't be any snitties.
We might have dragonborns joining later. And we'll
But
see
then-
if I can
She
convince
will-
Q
no.
that they need
No.
think about you, booby.
No.
Only if it's where she keeps her excess weapons so it looks like boobies, but it's
She
not.
would.
Yeah, she would.
She would. To confuse people.
Thank you, neighbor's kid, for approving of the anglerfish boobs.
Should we maybe go to a live reading?
Yes.
Now
Do you have something prepared?
we don't. No, but I feel like we can share the screen and just find some pages and go ham.
I don't.
Did we
I don't know
make us share the screen?
I did not know that was happening, so your moderator was not included in sharing a screen.
Even though we told you there would be live reading.
Yeah, but I thought we had a script.
No.
Or we were sent scripts.
No.
Yeah. I actually thought that it's.
What? No, we find the comic, we read up from the comic. That's how that works.
No,
good.
not anymore.
Please include your moderator in your intentions.
Hi, Sarah. You didn't miss much. You missed a discussion on mermaid boobs. And us telling you that we have the Kickstarter books sent to print. So soon we will
And
have
characters, your people's characters will eventually.
What are you doing? I was trying to do the live reading button. Oh, I'm just gonna do it here.
Just don't change stuff. If you change stuff, then things will break down.
These strawberries are so...
Please.
Okay, what you have lost is that I was a doofus and I took the first knife I found to cut the strawberries on this delicious strawberry celebration cake that is now very flat.
But she had also made onion noodle soup earlier.
Yeah, and it was
The
like
same
within 5 minutes of each
They
other.
taste like onion.
So that's what's happening. Yeah, so but I think we will be fine to try and add a new source and then squeeze. Yes, we can do that. See, we have a nodding from our
Yeah. So
How about we put the be right back screen on, and then we will try and add the source and do stuff.
we're adding source.
We're adding source display. Yes,
I believe in you.
add source.
Add the source. And then we go... Oh, shit. Okay, go to the comic. Go to the comic.
Can you see the thing?
Help us, Mod.
Help us, Mod.
Can you see the
I'm
screen?
currently delayed, so I can see Heidi's
What?
face.
That's why I wanted to add be right back thing, so they didn't necessarily see.
It's too late. It's too late. It's too late now. It's too late. We will be doofuses.
Why all this chaos?
Because technically they're just a little delayed, right? So they will...
They will see it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Because it is...
Oh
it is right
God.
Yeah,
You still eating the onion berry.
Yes. Okay, so from where should we read?
Yeah,
We have read the first chapter a couple of times, so I think we should find something else.
maybe chapter 2? There's some fun Andre stuff in chapter 2.
Is he saying stuff in chapter 2?
Not a lot.
but he's never saying
Not a lot of stuff. If you want him saying stuff, we need chapter 6.
So
That's where he says the most stuff.
So should we take chapter 6?
But then the other people aren't saying a lot of... well, actually, there's Alban, so that would mean I have stuff to say.
Let's go. You know what? Let's take chapter 2, and then we take chapter 6.
Maybe.
Guys, I think you need to zoom out because they see a very zoomed in version of what you're currently seeing.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
And we do see OBS settings, celebration stream, Snackback Studios, Twitter, OBS, C-Chat, and production.
So, wait.
Like the top windows.
Try and get that window back out.
This one?
Yeah. Because right now they're seeing the screen,
Okay,
right?
we're just gonna be here.
What?
We can still hear you. We just need to find out.
Have you
What?
fucked up this one now? Sorry.
I don't think
No,
so.
it's still here.
You've done weird stuff with this one now.
What did I... Oh, it just needs to... Okay, sorry.
Just that was
fit the
why.
screen.
Yeah, fit the screen.
Because else you won't be able to see the camera.
Hi.
There we go.
There we go.
No.
There we go.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
At some point, we're doing a stream for only our friends, and then we'll have it all figured out.
Hey, the Lani be right back.
No, that's only briefly.
Yeah, it's still here. Now it's gone.
Okay, what does it look like now? Can you go back to the comic?
See, why don't we just use the...
It's too late.
But we made it for a reason.
Here we go.
The what?
The be right back thing.
Because we couldn't see what was happening on the stream.
Okay, Maud,
Yes,
What do
we
you
can
see?
see. We can see clearly.
you can see
Everything,
that? Okay, cool.
Good. We are a little bit delayed on the chat, so I can only see like a couple seconds behind.
Okay.
So now they'll be able to see the screen. Shall we,
Neighbor's kid wrote cursed, and I think it was Tulani.
It's not cursed, it's very lovable.
I have never.
Should we call in Andre for this?
I think we need so. You need to come over here.
Not necessarily.
What?
Well, she needs to read.
Oh,
Her screen
I'm
is
the-
delayed.
I'm the-
She's. Oh, yeah. That's
I'm
right.
late.
Get over here. You're not my chair. Oh no. Hi.
Well, we can't see
We
her
can
faces.
see you.
Great. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, you three.
Yeah, let's
for it.
read. Q.
Currently, me, Q, the DM of the original campaign, will not really have much of a role in this live reading. So I've invited Andre so he can, read for himself. What are you going? I'm just gonna go get my phone now. Okay, so chapter 2, the pull. Let's go down like this. Okay, get ready. You ready? Yeah, but I need to get back on my.
So, Lang is laying down. There's water. There's jungle sounds. She finds a book. Rustling of sand. You're mysteriously unscathed, huh? We have a Patreon. Help! Anybody! Is anyone still alive? Crunching of sand.
I don't think we need that necessarily.
Oh, no. No, you can't be. Please wake up.
My head.
What? You.
Oh no. Ah! Wait! I can fix this! Mend.
What?
Well, I just do this all the time.
Great. We still need to find. Is anyone keeping an eye on the chat?
Yeah.
I feel very exposed. I need to say a lot. Mr. Malachite. Mr. Malachite?
Nice. Don't touch me.
Sorry?
Any sign of Lady Orm?
No, it's gone. I only found that other girl, the spy. But what was that?
Hey, I'm almost done! Oh no.
What was that?
Oh, it's just my magic. It does that sometimes.
What are you?
I am very cool.
What were you doing in the ship to Linishay?
What's a Linishay?
Linishay? The continent? The people we've been at war with for 6 decades?
That's silly.
Silly?
Leave it. It doesn't know anything about the war. It doesn't know anything. If it doesn't know anything about the war, it doesn't know anything.
Hey! Hey! She's not an it. Look, we're all hungry and tired. Let's at least look for some food together.
And so they do.
Our wonderful DM's one line.
What's a spy?
What?
A spy! You said there was one, but I don't really know what it is.
Intense staring. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Mr. Malachite, wait!
Is that his name?
Andre Malachite. Yes, exactly.
Andrew Malachite. Got it.
No,
My name is Sally.
just Sally. You're not here to kill us, though, right?
I don't think so.
This exchange probably won't have ironic consequences.
Oh god.
Lani Decim.
Scum!
Hey, Lani.
Andrew, wait! Lani left there with a stump.
Sometimes all it takes to bring three strangers together is a shipwreck. Sometimes it takes more than that. I think that's Lani here.
That storm, that wasn't a normal storm.
No.
It felt like magic. Like when my magic overflows, it felt a little bit like that. We have Sally in the background here being like, did you use the Yelby?
After just eating whatever she could find.
And then the beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, human music.
That's Lani again.
So, there was a big monster, right? We all saw that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that?
I'm more interested in why it crashed the ship but didn't eat us.
It was hella scary.
Magic!
Nevertheless, they spent the whole day trekking through the jungle, looking for food and shelter, and as darkness falls over the unnamed island...
Isn't it kind of weird how there's no animals here, right? And then we have the big spread. It's beautiful.
Sally's right. It's so quiet.
Maybe something scared them. Or wiped them out.
That's reassuring. You don't know this island, do you?
No.
Lani? Andrew?
Not now, Sally. Andre, don't you have any location magic?
Lani?
It doesn't work on the ocean. Maybe after we have rested I can.
Lani? Something's wrong!
Ignoring the child.
I can't walk this way. Look!
What?
Look, I just stopped!
What? Sounds of Sally struggling.
There must be an explanation.
True enough, every road leading back the way they came is off limits. Maybe it always was.
Are we stuck here forever?
Let me try something. Come on. Just a little help.
It's all so mysterious.
Oh.
Whoosh.
Oh. Wow, Lani, what's up with your eyes?
We had such fun coming up with this effect, by the way. That was a good time.
It was very fun. It took some tries, but this is good.
It's pulling us. Pulling everything.
What is?
Something magic. I don't know what's causing it. It's coming from over here.
You can see magic?
It's a new monk thing?
It isn't. I'm having a good time being a
Here's the
narrator.
big strip.
Yeah, it's gonna look so cool in the book.
It's gonna look so dope.
It should be just...
Oh. Oh.
Animal galore.
It took some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Here's
felt
the
so
big
bad scripting this one.
It just said, this place is filled with animals.
And then Q is very sorry.
But Q also drew all the animals,
Yeah.
so I'm fine. Raisa!
Sally, no!
Sally, yes!
They're not attacking her. Come on, Nani. Don't step on the stairs. They just sit there.
Probably trapped. Like us.
Andre just straight to business.
Hey there! The window's up here! I'm gonna lock back in! Oh. Down there!
Chaos child.
Aha. It looks so boring. Boring is good, Sally. This could have been so much worse than boring.
And that's the end of chapter 2.
Woo!
Extra thank you to Andre's voice.
Yeah, thank you, Andre, for lending us your voice and that we didn't have to tie you to it.
Yeah, we were considering. Yeah, so that was chapter 2 of the comic that you can read in the book once you get it. And
Can someone cut me a piece of onion cake?
yeah, please take this piece of straw onion cake. I don't know if you noticed, but we made it so that in the jungle, all the leaves and trees constantly point in the reading direction and nothing ever points the other way. So it sort of fits with the way the characters are pulled. It's a very small visual trick, but I'm kind of proud of it, even though it's not very noticeable. So I think that's really fun.
Yeah, it's first when you say it to people, they're like,
Oh shit, yeah.
It's actually 8 now, so I think we should probably look at some art, and then people will just shuffle in and out as they see fit, right?
yeah, but since we're so delayed, I think it's okay. Like, we've only been streaming for 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair. Do we want to take maybe another chapter and then look at some art? Would that be fun?
Maybe look through some of the art now.
And then we can see if people want to hear another
Yeah,
time.
and
That's
also
a good
we're
idea.
gonna have a bit of a Q&A after the art looking. So if people will have some time to come up with questions if you have any.
If you have any questions for us, or
Otherwise, as we announced earlier in one of the other videos, if you don't have questions, we will make up some and we will make you listen.
And you have the possibility of answering.
Oh,
Yes.
Seltha, thanks. And also, Cleo, thank you so much. Aw,
Thank you.
you are so good. Those damn invisible video game
Yeah, exactly, and they just kept moving.
Okay, so there's an explanation for this, right? In the original campaign, I, first time DM, baby Dungeon Master Q, had to figure out a way to get these characters.
Primarily Andre. I'm
No,
pointing
no.
fingers.
No, don't point fingers.
I am.
These characters had to work together somehow, right? So I pulled out all the stops. We're shipwrecking them on a deserted island. They have literally no one. Now suddenly there's an invisible forest dragging them in the same direction. And if you've been reading the comic, you also know that they find an artifact that binds them together with magic. That was totally an excuse for me to be like, go on adventures together. This is your get along sweater. So that's just a little background info on that.
Also,
And thank you, Neighbor's Kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really... it was a really cool trick that everything was just pulled in that direction, including leaves.
Oh, yeah, it was totally on purpose, actually. They don't do that in the rest of the comic. But shall we look at some old art, maybe?
yes, before that, one thing we also cut out from chapter 2 was that they were fighting their first fight
Oh, yes.
on the island,
Yep.
which was against baboons.
Literally 4 baboons.
4 baboons. And Andre almost died.
So did Sally.
They almost died.
Everyone almost died, and Sally set fire to the whole jungle.
Sally set fire to the whole jungle. Andre passed out with 3 baboons in his arm. Lani had to run in like some sort of barbarian. She's a warlock, by the way. Run in like some sort of barbarian screaming to chase the last baboons off and then drag the others to safety.
And the thing is there was a pile of bananas, and Andre was just like, my bananas now. And then the baboons were like, no, our bananas. And Andre was like, no.
And that was the first fight.
And that was the first fight.
So, I gave them a barbarian after that. His name is Alban. You see him in chapter 5. He's very good. And they didn't let him go for the rest of the campaign. So he's here to stay. Also, yes, if not turn it into a D&D Lost. Oh my god. That's really good.
Yes, that's what we did.
Oh,
That's what we did.
Thanks for calling me a badass DM, Clear. It means a lot. I was so baby, but we all were, so it's fine.
We all were. It was... most of us, our first campaign as well, participating in.
Yeah.
And then Q made it into something awesome.
Let's look at art. I want to see the art.
Art.
How?
Look at art.
Lena knows what to do.
Art. No.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Not here.
No.
There we go.
Here we go.
Okay, how do we...
It just does it automatically.
Okay.
Oh, so the first one was Ria. It went a little fast.
This is tied. These are from my old Inktober drawings back in 2018, where I decided to just do a drawing of all the NPCs. So that's Alban right there. So a
mysterious.
Yeah, he's looking for someone. So a lot of these are really old designs, which is very fun to see, right? That's a Lonnie drawing I did. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
it. Lonnie will be fine.
She will probably be fine. Don't worry about that scar or that. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't even.
It's just cool, right?
Yeah, it's really cool.
But this was all way back before we even started the comic, so a lot of these designs are just sort of whatever, right?
Here's a Sally and Alban.
This was just us enjoying drawing on characters.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Sally got a little thicker in the comic. She was more of a scrawny. We actually also aged her up because originally she was only around 16, 17. But now she's like early 20s.
Yeah.
He's an angry Alban.
He does get angry sometimes, but we actually toned that down maybe a little bit in the comic as well.
Yeah.
I like him better as a barbarian who's really actually really focused, really level-headed. I think that's way more interesting for his character than just angry boy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one, the Gorillas cover.
Yeah.
I love this so much.
This was my favorite Gorillas album from back in the days, listening to it.
So
Turned into Wayfinders.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mr. Harris, the hairdresser that appears on Karis, briefly cutting off the leaf.
He was important in the campaign, but not in the comic. But he's just very hot, and we like him. That's Kiki, Alban's best friend, before we changed her design a little bit.
Yep.
But she was always a cool monk.
Always a gnome.
And always
she's
a gnome.
changed quite a lot.
Yeah, she's changed a lot of stuff. That's Ria again.
And Ria also changed.
I also just want to say that Noctua says missing a tank is rough, and it's true.
It is true.
And also, Sal says like lemur, and there may or may not have been a lemur. We don't know if that's going to be in the comic, but there was a lemur in the campaign.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things in the campaign.
This is the original captain of Lady Aurum and the Dragonborn we see
with
in
the
the first
crab.
chapter. With the crab.
Yeah, the crab was important.
The crab is very important.
The crab was very important, but so was Blitz. The Dragonborn was actually quite important to Lani in the campaign.
We had to cut so much. It's really a big thing to...
On Karis, there was a whole tournament.
There was a whole tournament, and
we had to cut it out in order to...
Angsty Andre.
This is Andre having a bad time, which he does a lot, so...
Oh, people are so sweet.
Rip leaf.
Yeah.
The leaf. Dun, dun, dun.
They are also worrying about the thing we said they shouldn't worry about, but they shouldn't.
This is the two sides of Andre.
I mean, honestly, not a robot is absolutely not worrying about it. So
That's good. There's a lot of Andre. As you can tell, we like to draw fancy man.
He's very good to draw.
He's very good to draw.
And we also had to find drawings in which there was not too much spoiler on it, which was a bit difficult.
Hard.
Some of the old art. What?
It was hard to do.
Yeah.
And I haven't taken pictures of all my drawings, like some sort of schwab.
Yeah.
Oh god, and there's this one character who's gonna join in like some time. And there's so many drawings of him.
What did we do? Book
4. Book 4.
Look forward to book 4. Also the rest, but book 4 we are very
I'm so excited about him, but he's so far away.
Well, my favorite character is gonna join in book 100. So.
I love how people are like, we need a side comic with the lemur and give me the lemur.
Yes. No. The lemur and the crab on adventure. Itzal and Snip, they had names.
Yeah, Itzal and Snip on an adventure.
We should probably take this down and then
maybe go into the new art. We also have a folder with
fan art.
Oh, fan art.
Yeah.
Look at these.
Look at fan art. We're very happy.
We have some
Oh
fan
my
art
god,
here.
that's such a gorgeous Lani.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we can talk more about the Snip is very important.
This is
is
important.
the crab.
The crab.
Sometimes you will spot us do this with both hands. Sort of crab movements. That is a grand gesture back to Snip.
The Snip.
The Snip.
Robert is like, I approve of fancy yet sad male characters, and that's a whole mood.
Yes.
It's a fucking
And that is
mood.
Andre.
And that is Andre.
Andre is the epitome of handsome
Yet
and
sad.
Chip is looking forward to book 4. We all are.
We all are.
Look at that Andre though. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
This was really well done.
I don't
Also,
know
we
which
had
one.
to-
I'm currently at Lani.
Yeah, but
It's yours.
This one I love. It's
It's
so fun.
it refers back to chapter 2, which we just read.
Yeah, it does, and it's old pixel like game. I played games looking like that.
honestly, if anyone turns this into a game,
This one is Nat's background on their laptop.
I love it. It's so
It's H
so sweet.
right?
Yeah.
Such
It
a
is.
cute chaotic Sally. Look at this one.
that's
Little
so
Albert. And
nice.
Snip!
and Snip.
And that's Snip! He's here. Yeah. Oh, the chat is really sweet.
Yes.
That's the
That
new
was-
fan art.
that's
And
the
we are
new-
just blown away by the fact that people want to make us fan art.
Yeah, holy shit! Every time there's new fan art, we are all like, "Have you seen this?"
Did you see the fan art? We said it in the chat.
The first one who sees it shares it around just like
Did you see that there is fan art? So if you want to draw us fan art, just know that
We're
you
not
are-
opposed.
we appreciate it.
And there's going to be 4 pieces of guest art in the book. Actually, 5. 4 artists, 5 pieces of guest art, and I made sure they got a prime spot, and I've been really doing my best to feature them just as they should be. And I'm
Yeah.
so excited for you to see it.
And thanks for everyone who did the guest art while we were on the longest hiatus yet. But we are back.
We are
Slow
back.
start every Friday. We might, when we catch up on, when we have more time, not as much work, we will probably, we want to go back to post twice a week.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, but
it just
currently
feels
it's just
faster.
very busy because both of these lovely ladies has a job on the side now,
Just got jobs, yeah.
and these two are the sort of actual artists of the comic.
More like the prime, the motor artist, right? We
Yeah,
draw
exactly.
the bulk, and then you are the completely invaluable flatter.
Yeah, I flat everything, so but I wouldn't be able to draw stuff like you do. So
I flattered.
Robot, you had fan art to draw eventually for Wayfinders. I would love to see it in your style. I would love to see it in your style, especially Sally. Holy shit.
I believe a wish was just made.
No, but it's all of them. It's just that the style is really good for something like Sally. I think would be amazing. But all of them.
But there's always someone where it fits better with. We had a friend drawing, which we didn't show, just said the Ingrid one.
Oh yeah, well maybe we'll do that another time.
Yeah, but that was a very nice one, and the Andre is very hot.
He's just hot boy. We don't know how she does it.
Yeah.
How moderator is fanning herself in the background.
Yeah.
It's the dream, right? Turning your D&D campaign into a comic.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah. So
Flatter and flatterer.
Yes.
yes.
Should we maybe go into a little Q&A? Just talking a little bit about the process?
Yes. Ask
That'd be nice.
questions. We are here to see it in the chat. We ask them questions.
Fake Q is writing.
It's because you're delayed, so I'm just saying to chat.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
So
sure.
when you see this chat, please ask us any questions you have about making comics, making webcomics. A lot of you are already webcomic creators, right? So you probably know a lot of stuff. But
Yeah.
if there's anything specific you want to know, we're here for you.
Especially regarding the comic, but I think we would also be, if you have any questions for us specifically.
Yeah, of course. Or live, or the
characters,
Kickstarter,
yeah.
or D&D, or
Yeah.
the characters.
Hi, Maz!
Oh, yay!
Well, Maz, at least you sort of, you weren't part of the confusion.
No, there were technical difficulties, but we don't have to talk about those. You're ready to rumble.
And strawberry onions, or onion strawberries.
Yeah.
There's a question for Godmiss.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sarah.
Oh.
I think it's Sarah.
I think that's Celta.
Yeah. Wants to know, her cat wants to know how our cat is doing, and
You know what, I can, I'll just get Godmiss over here to answer.
Meanwhile, I'll say that Noctua. Of course, I drew Kiki and Alban based on your drawing. Your drawing was so cute. Launch your gnome. We had to do that. That is an Alban and Kiki special. Oh, here comes Katniss. Hi.
okay, so how long does this is how Gradmis is doing? Here she is. I think she just got woken up. She hates being picked up.
She hates being picked up. But,
She's doing fine.
She's doing fine.
She's flea ridden, but we're trying to get rid of them with like fighting hard.
But she has a good box.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope your cat is doing good too, Salsa.
Yeah.
I
See if
hope so
like
too.
Radmis is doing fine.
There she is.
Then
Avril really wants to make a lot of fan art for a lot of comics, which I get.
I get.
It's
so get it too.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the thing where it's like, I love comics. Would love to read one someday, because there is just not a lot of time.
Ferra Noctua asks, how long does inking one page take you?
Oh god, like 4 hours.
3 hours.
She angry, yeah.
Depends on the complication of the page, but I would say between 2 and 3 hours. Does it take? Every step take like
Half a day.
half a day.
Yeah.
So besides the flat coloring, so after we ink, we send it on, and then while Line is flatting it, we go to the next one.
Yeah, and for me flattening it takes approximately 1 to 2 hours.
But the newest page, the newest page of the comic in chapter 9 took me so much more longer because big flashy establishing shots with everyone in it just takes longer to draw. But then the next pages were very easy, so that was nice.
I try to write in that we have an establishing shot every time we change location, but then use that as little as possible in the next many pages. If you notice in chapter like 7 and 8, we see a background maybe twice, literally. But then that background is a city with houses, so I'm mean but also merciful. I do my best.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how scary was it doing a Kickstarter?
10.
Oh, way scary.
10 scary.
10 scary.
Real scary.
10.
But Nat did a lot of the research about how to do Kickstarters. Mm-hmm. And then I doubled down and did a lot of the graphics. So we sort of made it into chunks, right? Mm-hmm. We tried to be like, okay, we need these and these and these assets and this and this.
And we started planning for it like 1.5 months before. So it was used 2 weeks in my spare time to research. And then we used a month to prepare everything, which was, here's a little tip. I would do that beforehand, just because we didn't have time to send out press kits to any, comics newsletter, anything that could be interested in giving some, talking about it. We didn't have time for that. And that we'll do for next time.
Yeah, for sure.
So what comics inspired you to do the D&D campaign?
Yeah, beyond the D&D campaign, right?
Yeah, yes.
What comics inspire us? Well, we all have our favorites, right? How to say? Oh no, I got some onion strawberry.
So for Wayfinders specifically, we looked at some of Carol Through the Woods for how to draw the
Emily Carroll
to how to draw like the nature around, like how to shape languages. Q is in charge of I have designed the character design, but Q is in charge of all the design of all the nature, and I just try and copy it the best I can, because I have not drawn. I'm not further in my drawing nature than what I did in 5th grade.
Comics that inspire me also include Nimona, that was a webcomic and now it's a published comic, which is also a bit fantasy and it's really, really fun. I also really like the Critical Role comics. I think they do a great job of turning a D&D campaign into an easily readable comic with a big cast, but you still get it and it's still fun and actiony.
The same with the Adventures.
Yeah, I was holding back and wait, but I was about to say TAS as well.
The Adventure Zone comics, absolutely. We're listening to the Adventure Zone way before we started Wayfinders. That was one of my inspirations for even starting the campaign. So some of those comics. So we're definitely going for a lot of fantasy, colorful, fun comics with just lots of stuff happening on the pages.
Some of the comics that we grew up with that is not directly inspiring Wayfinders, but it has definitely inspired us, is Tokyo Mew Mew, our OG, the reason why we're drawing, at least the reason why I'm drawing, and why the animification sometimes happening, especially. So Q is trying to tone it down because we shift. So if I rough a page, then Q would ink it. But sometimes I have to ink my own pages. Then the eyes gets extra sparkly.
And extra big.
It's actually really fun as a flatter because I can always see which one was inking last. Because if it's Heidi, it's usually way bigger heads and eyes and way anime. It's just friction. And Q turns a little more, I don't want to say realistic, but tone it down way.
A little bit.
It is. Q is definitely more of a realistic artist.
But I would say your inking is a little stronger than mine. I tend to noodle, so it's all good.
Okay.
So this kind of
we have more
animation.
questions. Well, talking as a flatter, Lena, do you have any advice in how you flat in a good quality? Because Cleo is struggling in doing that.
I didn't expect that. Not really.
Like, how do you flat?
Yeah,
I usually I take everything except the panels off for the page, and then I find one of the background colors, and just make all these two. They make sort of a color guide for me, so that I know which colors approximately to use for the background and so forth.
sometimes we don't. And then you just have to figure it out.
Yeah. And then I flat out the background, and then I click on everything again, and then I do for everything, but I make sure there's a background color immediately, so that I can see if there's any white spots later and the like, so I can click on on and off the different layers that I can notice if there's anything. Yeah.
And you use Clip Studio Paint, right?
Yeah, I use Clip Studio.
And the rest of us use Photoshops because it's hard to learn a new program.
Yeah.
Would you consider doing a video on how you color the comic?
Yes,
Of
absolutely. I have made a little bit Twitter guide. I think I put it. I made a paper tutorial on how to do it, and I definitely want to do a full thing because no, I was so bad at coloring in Photoshop. But then Yasha, thank you, Yasha.
One of Heidi's earlier colleagues.
Yes.
Not the one from Critical Role.
Yasha. But his name is Yasha, spelled the same way. He showed me a very nice trick because he's very good at it. Like doing like rendered art pieces for like games, that kind of. And he was like, you can do this thing. And I was just like,
Basically, what we do is we take the flat colors, right? And then one of them we turn light on in the right way. The other one we make shadow in the right way. And then we just use a layer mask to take out the light layer. And so the shadows come up underneath. But we can do a tutorial.
yeah, because it's a little technical, but it is.
Maybe make a little live stream on it one time.
Yeah. But what else?
Okay, but have you considered making a theme song for the lemur when it gets into the comic?
It's He's a lemur.
Okay, but on a more serious note, how did you all choose what scenes to use and which to cut out from the script?
Who asks this?
That is honestly not a robot.
Okay, that's a really tough one. Holy smokes, as the main writer of Wayfinders and the DM of the original campaign, right? I'm sitting here with all of the stuff that happens in a D&D campaign, which is a considerable amount. And I have to figure out what is actually interesting, what is going to show us things about the characters, what is going to move the plot forward. These are the three things I go for. And these are my criteria for choosing, right? So if I can see that something is superfluous, then I have to cut it out even though it's funny. But if I can see that something is almost superfluous but also shows us something interesting about a character or drives them in an interesting way, then keep it. Yikes.
Sorry.
Case in point, in chapter 7, Lani gets kidnapped by these random thugs. We needed some, level 3 villains, right? And I didn't know if I wanted to keep that in, because technically a kidnapping scene could be edited out without much issue, but it's so important that Lani goes through this traumatic experience in a way that makes her some enemies, and also shows her that the world can be a dangerous place and people can be really bad and mean. Sometimes for barely any reason. I mean, she chopped the dude's ear off, but And so, anyway, is it interesting? Does it show us something about the characters? And does it further the plot? Are my three things. But I'm still learning as I go.
Yeah, and we had a bit of a different focus from different chapters, being like in the first chapter and 2. Our main drive was like, we're gonna have to make this webcomic for years. It's gonna be 30 years before we're done. So we were a little busy.
We
the first,
sped it up a lot,
yeah.
I'm gonna do that less now.
Yeah, now that we sort of gotten to a point where we're more like, okay, let's slow down a little bit and have characters react and connect.
Let them actually talk.
Yeah, yes,
And, like,
absolutely.
yeah.
What else we got?
Okay, Mass asks, you touched on this briefly, but how do you make sure pages look consistent considering you all work across pages?
So we have a character design sheet that kind of needs to be updated because we don't draw them like that anymore. Sally's eyes, everyone's eyes has got considerably bigger. That's me. But what we do is that, so since we're two different artists, we want to be able to see that two different people actually worked on it. So the pages, it shifts a little, but it's because we're two different. So what we did to keep everything together is basically in the coloring, and then we sit together and do the thumbnails. Yeah. So the text is the same. We do the speech the same. We use the same brushes. Yeah. And we try and emulate the same inking style. And when I try and rough nature, I look at how Q does it, and sometimes Q's take over and do things. So there's some things that Q was the only one drawing. The golem, the office golem, because I couldn't. She's also the only one drawing the big sea monster, because I can't.
It's so hard.
It gets a little soft and round and huggable and
a little anime-ish. But so I guess the answer is we do our best, and then we're okay with there being differences.
Yeah,
I think is the thing. Also, people are so nice in the chat right now. They're like, it's important to traumatize your characters. It's important to traumatize Lani, bruh.
You should have seen the Tokyo Mew Mew rave that is going on up earlier.
Yeah, I noticed a bit in the background.
Yes.
Also, Cleo, you're welcome.
Yeah, Cleo is saying thank you for explaining.
Oh, Cleo.
I don't know if it was a good explanation, but I'm
currently the neighbor's kid is asking someone else in chat what the three big B's are. Anna. It's because Salsa is saying I usually go by the 3 B's.
I think those are wasps.
No, not the wasp. So either Salsa explain it, because I have no clue what the B's are.
Yeah, please, Salsa.
Salsa, please.
Is it big bouncy boobies? Because I go by it.
No.
And
a big booty.
Robot, you're welcome. I hope that it helps. I could talk about how to write long form comic scripts all day, but I'm also still learning. So
she has been guest teacher several times over at the animation workshop here in Viborg,
which is wild because I'm still learning, but I also recognize that I know some stuff. What else is happening?
Also, the sea monster looks cool from Noctua.
Do it. Thank you.
Q's design.
So hard to design.
Q designs all the monsters.
Despite monsters and animals being my big weakness, what do? Put it in the comic. Fork.
Okay, the B were broken, bloodied, and brawling.
Yes.
And ballin'.
Ballin', sorry.
Maybe bruised.
Bruised.
They get pretty bruised.
They do.
Noted for further stories.
There's a bee. But the bee is silent.
Bees?
Bees! That's great. This is perfect. And Robot finds artist co-ops really cool because you can see each style but also how they work together. Yes, that's what we try to do, right? We don't have a similar style, but we really try and see if we can find a nice midpoint.
And it's similar enough. We have definitely the same
background. The same anime background.
Yes. And the same my style is a bit more stylized than Q's is.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But I tend to noodle, so it works out. I think that was it for the questions, maybe?
Yeah, it seems to be stopping right now.
Yeah, if you have any more questions, that's now, then we're gonna answer. I'm gonna ask. And everyone in the chat is also welcome to answer.
Yeah, please.
This is a D&D question, but which one is your favorite spell?
Oh shit.
What's your favorite? And if you don't know D&D, just make up a spell that would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
but if you know,
what's your favorite spell?
Yeah, what's your favorite spell?
Prestidigitation.
That's such a Sally answer.
It is such a Sally answer.
And she doesn't have it.
No, she does. She does. What that spell does is it's the lowest to cast, so it doesn't cost anything. And what you can do with it is clean things, which
Dirty
I like.
it.
I want to be able to clean with magic. Me, Heidi. You can snuff out a candle or a little bonfire, or light it up, which I also like because I'm afraid of fire. So if I could just close it with magic, that would be great. And what else does it do? It does. You can play small tunes. That's what Sally did with the beep boop magic.
Boop, beep, boop. It's also the one she uses for all her gesturing, actually.
Yeah, it's
the same thing.
no, that's the mage hand.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, you can make a small illusion,
That's
and she
also
does that.
Quite a lot in book 2, actually.
Yeah,
she's making small.
She's gonna be
pictures
she's gonna be a little big
figures.
brained, which is surprising. So that's mine.
Okay, we do have
we do
another
have a question.
I think it's Mars writing. I think it's interesting how you put a narrator in the comics, considering the D&D background. Will you keep using the narrator later?
Okay, first and foremost, why a narrator? Now, if you've been watching movies, you know that in a movie you need to have a lot of story told in a limited amount of time, right? So I watched Fight Club and I was like, how can they make this amount of story in this amount of time? There's a narrator. A narrator is an amazing trick to get a little bit of tell in your show and tell. So I thought, this is going to be really useful if we have to skip over something that is semi-important, but we don't want to spend 5 pages actually drawing it. So that's the first thing. Are we going to keep using the narrator? Absolutely. In fact, the narrator
Is sort of important.
Some would even say a
quintessential.
a bit of a key component to the story. And that's all I will say. And you're going to have to read the comic for the next bit. It's going to be important in approximately
the next 30 years.
In approximately 8 years, I think you're gonna use this info for anything. But we totally have plans for the narrator. We're going to build it into the comic in a really interesting way, and I cannot wait to show you. That's gonna be book 3, actually. So just look forward to that. That's in like 2 years. So yeah.
People love hideous laughter.
Hideous laughter.
Hideous laughter. That's also a magnificent mansion, and Cleo. That's a good choice.
It's a good choice.
You know what? Hideous laughter is kind of clutch.
What about you?
What?
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh damn. If we're talking low level spells, I think I would.
All spells.
Yeah.
All spells.
Yeah, but I don't have one favorite spell. I am a spellcaster character.
So am
I can't limit myself to one. You also a ranger.
Eldritch Blast.
But I just want Christy in my life.
So Druidcraft for low level spells. I love that.
Make flowers grow.
Make flowers grow. Make small petals. Like.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm usually quite a destructive kind of caster, so I love Eldritch Blast.
That's what Lani uses, by the way. We just flavored it with panel breaking flavor.
Yeah.
What are people saying?
Currently, there is one that is Noctua who loves Thunderwave because it's a big destructive thunder boom.
Very good. That's
very good.
Actually, I have just a quick note to the hideous laughter.
Yeah.
So I am dungeon mastering a campaign that's called Curse of Strat, a horror campaign.
For her mom and aunt. And it is the best. And they are so sweet.
They're so nice and so sweet about it, and they love it. These two are also with, but you know, I'm doing it mostly for my mom and my aunt. And it was just at one point they managed to stop a vampire dead in its tracks from trying to attack them with hideous laughter, and then chain them to a beam or something.
Smart.
And that's just one of my favorite times I've ever. The vampire didn't even have one round because they were last in initiative order.
Hideous laughter makes you laugh until you can sort of get yourselves out of it, and if you can't, that sucks.
Yeah.
What are people saying in the chat?
Mars say, I play Warlock. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast!
It's good.
Also, Noctua loves Minor Illusion, even if the illusion can't move.
Oh, my Bard does Minor Illusion, and it's so smart. It's like, I'm gonna hide in this hallway, you can't see me, and I'm just gonna viciously mock you sometimes. It's perfect. It's amazing. Yeah. For me, mass suggestion. No.
Everyone do the Macarena.
Everybody do the Macarena. No, actually. Okay, but bards that are evil, someone Make a bard that is evil. It's the best. I haven't done it, but I want to. Otherwise, Magnificent Mansion, because it lets you make an extra plane that you can design however you want. Like free real estate. That's awesome. Come on.
She says that she read about a spell called Dream of the Blue Veil and can't stop thinking about it now. Mechanically and aesthetically, it speaks to her.
Tell us about it.
It is amazing.
You know it.
Yeah, I remember reading it, and I remember thinking like, "Oh my god, that's so amazing." I can't quite remember it right now, but it's really cool.
Also, oh my god, Salsa, my current character knows one spell and it's gun and casts bullet.
Yes.
And yes, Kira, this is why you're here.
Yes. Also, quick round. Andre's favorite spell.
Andre's favorite spell?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Does he have one?
Does he have one?
It's not healing spells.
No.
It's not healing. She said, looking into the camera.
Not healing.
He might be a bard, but he's not there for healing.
Jerk.
If you get yourself into trouble, you gotta fix it.
This cleric is not here for healing.
No.
You better be dead.
He likes control water a lot since it's an ocean campaign.
Yes, he does. It's one of his always prepared spells.
Yeah.
And breathe underwater.
No, that's not him.
Oh, yeah,
no, he
that's,
can't.
That's Lani actually. I can't even remember what her most used spell was.
Eldritch.
It wasn't actually Eldritch
I think it was Dimension Door.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but Dimension Door is great.
It's really good. Alban's spell is mace.
Mace.
To
The
the face.
sharpest mace.
Okay, so a part of what was cut out, there was an amazing little scene right before the tournament, as everyone on Karis was warming up.
Isn't it coming?
It might be coming in.
Oh, no spoiler.
It's not here yet.
No spoilers.
Then I can't say it.
No, you'll have to do the inside joke.
Honestly, not a robot says Polymorph is great, which I agree on.
Gargoyle.
Oh, a strength sorcerer within polymorphed into a gargoyle form, and it was strong as the barbarian. Amazing.
Cleo.
Amazing.
Cleo.
Grumpy.
Sally's favorite spell is either haste or polymorph,
It's
because haste, you can haste your barbarian and someone else on the team, because she has twinned.
He is
She
a
can
I love how
affect two
Salsa is
people.
like, no, he is the Grumpy Leaf. Dunking on Andre is fun.
It's also fun writing scripts for Andre or for the comic, because it's like, so I've made a script for chapter 9. Andre says maybe 10 words, and Andre's player's like, perfect, just as it should be. Lovely.
That's too much.
Yeah, isn't that a little too much? And I'm like, you're right. We have to scale it back.
How many words does he say in chapter 9? I think it's
I think it's literally no more than 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, if you can, gesture, I'll just look at you instead of answering, he will do that.
No gesture, only glance. Only.
But we haven't really been in a good diplomatic situation where he has to speak yet, and he is sort of,
He doesn't want to be diplomatic against his teammates,
No, it's trouble.
No. Even though he should know that being friends with them will probably get him where he needs to be, but...
Honestly,
He doesn't make friends.
He does not. He makes allies.
he should.
Barely.
He doesn't make allies. He makes what's it called?
Business partners.
Business partners.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Also, his also says, listen, I love him, but...
Dunk on the man. Listen, that's the relationship we have with him. Also, the relationship we did have with him back in the campaign. It is, we love him, but we are absolutely gonna dunk on him.
Sif loves the invisible mage hand. That's very fun.
Oh,
Which is
yeah.
very fun. Goodbye. Grumpy traumatized leaf man is best. Yes.
Yes.
He is pretty good.
So, yeah, I think we've done the Q&A, we've done the reading, we've done the Kickstarter update,
We've done the arts.
we've done the art share.
Maybe we should just ask if people want to have read another chapter, and then
And then
that's
we'll
it.
end it, yeah?
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it up in the chat, so we're gonna wait a little. People, I'm gonna do this in the meanwhile.
Okay,
I'm gonna end with the strawberries. Let's
Okay.
do the blueberry one.
Okay. Oh, God.
So I bought yesterday back in our local shop. They've got we got some. They never had it before, but like a case of the right way. Japanese sodas. So I was like, yeah, this sounds fun. Let's buy it.
Neighbor's kid says, yes, read.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Don't you want the rest? Okay, we're just gonna pour this and then we're gonna
I think Lisa should have some too.
Do you want some?
No, it's
You can have the rest in the
It's
bottle.
Otherwise, you can have mine.
it's okay.
We'll read chapter 6.
We will read chapter 6.
Which is, I think, maybe my favorite chapter. Which is weird, because it's a lot of talking, but I think that's why. Let's do
Salsa
it!
says, read us a bedtime story, please.
Okay, and then we'll send you off to bed.
Send you off to bed, everyone.
Will you stop the screen sharing?
Yeah, I'm just trying to I will.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no, my skirt doesn't match my shirt. I can't stand up.
No, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, and then go to it.
And then go to here.
Chapter 6.
Chapter 6. Andre will finally speak.
What? Wait, I have to
No,
speak?
that's chapter 1.
Yeah. He speaks hello in chapter 6. I hope it's okay.
No.
Are you sure?
Come over here. They can't see you.
Yay, I'm an invisible goblin.
Also, this is a spoiler for the next chapter. Or the next page.
A little teaser.
Little teeth.
Okay. That's 7. Hey, Owlet. Owlet.
Yeah, you just eat from there.
Yeah, please. Come on.
Taste like onion.
Yeah, just.
It really does.
That's chapter 7.
Yeah. We did the end of chapter 6.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that tastes like onion.
Up. It's here.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sorry. Okay, get ready.
We're here.
Oh, make full screen.
I am. It's thinking.
I am.
Because I am.
I am what I am.
Okay, chapter 6, Karis, which is, as we know, the island on which Alban lives.
And Kiki.
Yeah, and Kiki. The Wayfinders, the main characters, they just got here.
And here we have a beautiful little postcard.
Visit wonderful Karis, luxury items for the Calmeran elite. I think that's planning maybe.
Isn't it Alban?
Oh, it's this way. I get to speak.
You do. Bring back your best Alban.
The needle is all spinny right now. Maybe the compass want us to check out more.
It's beautiful here.
Thank you. But let's keep a low profile, okay?
Why?
With no one coming or going, we haven't seen strangers in a decade.
Maybe we should report to the authorities then, right?
Lawful girl.
Lawful girl, lawful Walrock.
You could, but the council is pretty no nonsense about magic and stuff. They might throw you in jail and confiscate that compass. But with a little luck, we can get fresh supplies and be out of here before any trouble.
I never thought about how the colonies were affected by all this.
It's up to you.
The war, the oceans.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough.
With the most baby face.
Alban is baby.
He's very good. But it means my mom could be trapped too somewhere out there. Maybe she's alive and she wants to find me, but...
Maybe Louise is also trapped in the ocean.
What?
Louise?
Sally, who's Louise? I forgot to ask you too.
This is just how Sally works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then we have like
scroll.
Cool comics.
Cool comics, but not ours.
They're not relevant right now. Until this very relevant.
Very well.
Very relevant. Okay.
What we got?
Louise, she's mine. She is. I'm looking for her.
Huh?
She's like really old, and she talks like this, and she wears big glasses. Have you seen her?
No.
No.
Oh. Oh.
Sally, is that why you snuck on board the Lady Orm? To fight Louise?
I looked everywhere.
You're silly. So she is your... Louise is your mom, or...
Everyone, sorry to interrupt, but welcome to Midtown.
Oh, he's so beautiful. Yes, we are all simping for Elpen.
First up, you're going to love this. And then, montage time. Mr. Harris.
Mr. Harris.
Snip, snip. Andre's happy for the first time.
Look at this. That's a smile.
That's a smile.
Andre equivalent of
And
a
it's
smile. Alban, these are amazing. I'm so happy. I still had a few gold left.
Yay, new outfits.
Yay, new outfits. That's the last.
Lapis Mines of the Fauna family. Everyone, my best friend. Kenyana Fanner, with a lot of middle names. Kiki is fine. Kiki, 23 years, noble daughter, but cool about it. Better at martial arts than you. Shout out to Chip, who played Kiki.
Yep.
Did your mom give you any trouble? Oh no. Councilwoman Fana is extremely busy today. She won't know I snuck out of class until tonight. Are you taking them to see Tide? Shit, there's a lot of Q in this chapter. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yes! Tide! Tide!
Temple of the Lady Depth with Tide. Okay. Alban, Kiki, what did you do now? Hey, Tide. Get those three inside. You know how people can be.
Ow! Sorry, Mr. Tide.
That old guy is Tide, religious leader of Karis for 40 years. Serves Depth, the goddess of the ocean. How did you even get here? That's Andre.
Long story.
They can navigate the ocean. They're blessed by Our Lady.
I don't know about blessed.
Not
Also not sure if that's
Is Deb's work?
is I don't know if that's if this is
Yeah.
that's right.
Yet your antics must have drawn her attention. Tell me your story, you three. They do. Again. They do a lot.
They will be forced to do that a lot throughout the comic.
Hi, Rhea. Oh, hey, Scales. Rhea, tavern owner and wizard. Non-practicing. Who is this?
Andre's fucking face. We're travelers.
Really? Tell you what, free drinks tonight if you tell me everything.
Okay.
How about rooms?
Straight to business, huh, Horns? Maybe if I like you. More curious than is good for her, but we'll come back to that. And we will, but it's gonna take a while, but we will.
That's gonna be in a few books.
Yeah. Montage over. Stories, drinks, and music fill the tavern. The evening is late. Look at that establishing shot.
Hey.
I'm proud of
Look
it.
at the characters in the middle. Look at the ones drinking.
Oh, that's Nutty's characters.
That's Nutty's.
From the Court of Roses webcomic.
Rhea! Hey Rhea!
Hey, Blueberry, what's up?
I only got blue this morning.
I know, darling. I recognize a magic surge when I see it.
Oh, when does it go away?
It doesn't. Not without restorative magic, which is illegal.
Aye.
Because the surges can be dangerous if you're unlucky.
Second time Andre is remotely happy.
Whiskey.
Ah, whiskey.
Oh.
Even in Andre voice.
I think I do searches sometimes. Like, outside of here.
What do you mean?
And then we have Tide and Mr. Harris here in the foreground again.
We got to put in some fun.
Very important.
Oh.
But yeah, we got a grant.
Yay.
It's very nice.
Woo! House of Schneck.
It says.
Even before we came here, my magic just goes... You know?
I really don't. How do you cast? What's your focus?
A focus?
I have my book, but it can be an amulet or a ring, anything that can channel magic.
I found these rocks on the beach.
You're a real mystery, Blueberry.
Rhea, are you like secretly really powerful?
Oh, it's not a secret, Blueberry. I'm awesome. I was a pretty big deal before everything went unstable.
Huh. Do you miss it?
Every day. A little shout out here to Kiki and another character of Jeff sitting in the background. Dorgan.
Hi. Are you smiling? I can't understand. Sorry. This is all way different from Chimera, huh? I miss the snow.
Trying to start a conversation. Has he had enough whiskey for this?
Probably.
It's you.
The snow.
Yeah, happy that he replies. Yeah, I'm from the mountains, remember? District 8. My hometown is called Wintervale, so lots of snow. Me and my best friend, we used to play in it all the time. We had snowball fights, we built shelters until he...
Dun,
Dun, dun. But you're from the city, right? I don't suppose a noble boy has a lot of time for snowball fights.
I haven't always been.
Huh?
Noble. I haven't always been.
Oh shit, are you ready for your big page?
Oh my, say more words. Is this the narrator or me?
That's you.
Oh shit.
Let him speaking.
The snow isn't very filling, but some days it was all we had. Today we shall eat something luxurious, my father would say. If you believe the snow tastes like ice cream, it will. He taught us that belief is everything. If you believe you are important, soon others will too. My father built our family up from nothing, on belief alone.
Ooh, that was good. And then?
Belief, hard work, and a few smart choices.
Andre, 2 whiskey smell like ice.
Smart choice, Andre.
Hey! Kiki helped sponsor some extra rations. Boats in the harbor, ready to go.
I guess it's decided then.
Woo! I have to get home. Mother's going to flip if she catches me out. Come say goodbye tomorrow? Absolutely.
Ah.
Hopeful, nervous, and tipsy in equal measure, our chosen ones settle in for the night.
My Lady Fortuna. My power, my giver of luck, my confidant. If binding me to these people is one of your pranks, my lady, then I don't find it funny.
I really don't mind taking the floor.
That's stupid.
I promise to be a better cleric for you. Better than I have been.
Dearest place, please tell me you're behind all of this. I'm getting a little scared.
But right now, I need you to get me home.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun.
And the last page. Fun fact about this, it makes me so uncomfortable to look at. And it's Nat's fault.
I hate it. I drew this. Just staring into your soul. That's it.
Get back to chat management, and then we'll get back. Hey, thank you for staying. I hope you enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot of Andre in this one. Turkey sounds.
Her magic is just a bunch of turkeys in a bag.
Sif is like, good interruption, can't have too much of that backstory. This is literally the comic in which the backstory, you get like crumbs. It's like, have this panel. It's what you get. Eat it.
He was a little annoyed that people would get too annoyed at Elvin because he keeps being like, hey guys, are you talking about something important right now? Hi, sorry to interrupt you.
Also, yes, we should see Fortuna. Andre needs a spanking.
She's not really the spanking kind. The green and red color says Noctua. Yeah. Murder by ogre. Aw, Cleo wants a good night story like this every day.
Aww.
Cleo, we love you.
Maybe we should every day.
Nightly stream just like Cleo every night.
We don't
Cleo's good night stories.
We don't have enough chapters, but we're working on it. I think this is about the time where we start winding down. Yeah, winding down. So I guess we'll say once more, we have been Snackback Studios. Thank you so much for backing the Kickstarter.
Thank you so much.
Listening to the stream, listening to the chapters. We're so excited to have you.
Sorry that things went wrong, and we have learned for next time.
We have. Yeah, next time will be better. So please show up for that as well. It was really, really good to see you. And feel free to reach out, right? Our socials are at Snackback Studios in one word. That's our social media. And through that, you can find the comic. You can find our Patreon. So all of the things. Yeah? Yeah. You're welcome, Robot. It was really fun.
It was very fun.
Good night, Eric. Sleep tight. Thank you for staying.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Oh yeah, the dream fan art. Yes, Noctua, that's true. It was so much